Continental Divide is on stage this weekend and next weekend at Main Street Theater in Sulphur Springs. The 4 members of the comedy cast were guests on KSST's morning show Friday. The storyline centers around 2 couples, one from New York, the other from Arkansas, who try to work through their differences as their children are to be wed.
Continental Divide is a comedy of how 2 families can come together. You know, anytime that you have a marriage in a family, it's not always as smooth as it could be. And that's pretty much the way this play is based around, without giving away a whole lot of it. There's a family in New York and a family in Arkansas, and they all have to come together to make the kids happy. And what actually happens is we just make our audience really happy. It's a great comedy.
Don't tell me, Mr. John, you're from Arkansas.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Is your wife here? Your stage wife?
That would be me.
Yes, ma'am, that's my beautiful wife, May. She's the absolute just joy of my life.
Well, how do you feel about him, May?
Oh, he's wonderful. He's wonderful. He keeps me on my toes.
Oh, okay. Well, there's an interesting twist to this play way down at the last, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and we're not going to by any means give that away.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, kind of tell us a little bit of the setting.
We're in New York City, and Lucille and I live in an apartment in New York City, and it's under siege by the domestics. They're striking on us, sort of.
Oh, great.
So we're kind of trapped in the building, and then we have Mr. John and May coming up from Arkansas to meet us, and we're not quite prepared for
the wedding party.
What we're about to get into.
So there's some times of kind of discomfort, kind of. Do y'all fight?
Oh, no. May's never uncomfortable. You know, she's comfortable wherever she is. Now, Cullum, however, has several uncomfortable moments. Yeah.
You know, May, I'm going to have to take that back. Sometimes she just embarrasses me. Yeah, sometimes.
And what about Lucille? How do you feel about this?
This is my first experience in the theater, and I'm having a good time. These are wonderful people, and I've really enjoyed it. And if they'll let me, I might do it again.
How did you come to get involved with community players?
Well, I went to see Bloody Jack in the fall and was standing in the lobby, and Mr. John, I just happened to tell a friend, I think this would be a blast. I'd love to do this. And he came over and he said, we're always looking, you know, we have open auditions. Would you be willing to do so? And so they called me in January, and I got the part.
Sucker.
Now, I've got to say, in one's real life, it takes a lot of commitment for all the rehearsals over a period of time to put a play on.
Yeah, it is 8 weeks, 4 nights a week. So it is a commitment.
And weekends.
Yes.
We do set work on weekends, so it is an 8-week commitment.
Yeah, it is.
We become estranged from our families.
That's true. But we kind of become our own family.
That's right. You have actually got your own family here. And you get to be close friends. I mean, can you foresee you guys doing another play sometime?
Let's see.
Together?
If they'll let us, we will.
Me and Sherry's worked together before, and you know, the people that you become close to in the theater, you're always looking forward to doing something with them again. But all the people in the theater, we're all really close, and you know, I contributed a lot to, like when I was playing sports in community. You know, you continue to know those people, and it's just a wonderful organization to get involved with. Even if you don't want to be on stage, there's a lot of different jobs that we do that, you know, our tech people, you know, we're just as close to them and have just as much fun with them, and everybody's got a job and everybody's got a place to be.
Now that we're kind of out of character, tell me your real names.
My name's Kyle Cosby.
I'm Darla Riley.
David Beckham.
Sherry France.
Well, and they are the entire cast of Continental Divide. Now, as we also need to plug, so you were talking about auditions and how you got a part in this play. There's another play that's going to follow Continental Divide, another comedy.
Yes.
And auditions are going to start soon.
This weekend. start Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week.
And this one, let's see, A Bad Year for Tomatoes.
Kyle is directing that one. It is a
Okay.
comedy also.
Okay. You're going to need 3 men, 4 women for that play.
Yes, ma'am. And again, that's a good play for everybody to start with. There's some large roles in it. There's some really small roles in it. It's just, you know.
So the cast is bigger than 4 on that play.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about Continental Divide. Of course, invite everybody to be there. What have you liked about, I'm going to ask David, what have you liked about being in this play?
I like the part of Cullum because it kind of fits who I am sometimes. Excuse me. I've been told I'm on stage from the time I wake up to the time I go to work. But the part's good. I think I work good with Kyle because he plays Mr. John. We have a lot of interaction in it. And it's funny. And I like doing it.
So the New York couple hosts the Arkansas couple at their home in their apartment for the wedding.
Yes. And are ill prepared for it.
Okay. I know we need to get people there, and tonight is a show night.
Right, we opened last night, tonight, tomorrow night, and then next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I believe it's the 3rd, 4th, and 5th at 8 o'clock at the theater.
Okay.
And we encourage people to call for reservations. Our number is 885-0107. Ticket prices are $8.
Okay, and that's Continental Divide, a comedy. And the next show and auditions for that, and that is A Bad Year for Tomatoes, and you can audition.
We have a really good season, if I can just mention the whole season
Sure, please
real
do.
quick. After A Bad Year for Tomatoes, we have a audience participation murder mystery. You have The Right to Remain Dead, which is a large cast. I'm directing that one, and I encourage anybody and everybody to please come audition for that one. Auditions will be, if I'm not mistaken, in May for that one, toward the end of May. Then after that, we do a very touching, sentimental play called Belongings. And then our next show will be A Murder of Crows, directed by Joe McCorkle, that most people are familiar with. And tentatively right now, we have scheduled for December, we're going to bring back Forever Plaid.
Oh boy.
We're not sure that's going to work out, but that's what we're planning at this point. Yes.
Well, support the entire season of Sulphur Springs Community Players, because there's lots of great talent in our town, and y'all find it and bring it to the stage.
We try.
Thank you very much. And appreciate you for being on with us this morning for Continental Divide. And even for those of you who didn't know you were going to be on Channel 18.